about to go to yoga. I'm so excited to get sweaty, but my back is also just a little sore from my last yoga class, which was, it was yesterday. So yeah, my back is just a little sore. I don't know how this one is gonna go, but we're gonna just do it anyway. And I need to get a new yoga mat at the studio because mine, which you can see in the corner there, has started to disintegrate, and I find little pieces of it stuck to my sweaty body while I'm in my yoga class. So new yoga mat today. I'm making a white bean and chicken soup for dinner. You guys have seen me make it like a million times, so I'm not gonna show you because that would be boring, but it's the best. And soup season is almost over, and that makes me very sad because all I ever want to eat all the time is soup. Yeah, I don't really know why I'm telling you this, to be quite honest. But yeah, just so you know, making soup and drinking a coffee that's like 8 hours old. More than a little embarrassed to admit that while this was cooking, I watched the first 3 parts of that 7-part Selena Gomez, Hailey Bieber, Justin Bieber thing on YouTube. If you don't know what or not on YouTube, on TikTok. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you do not need to know. You don't need to watch it, but it's kind of fascinating. And I am going to continue watching the last 4 parts while I'm eating. And then I'll read my book and I'll stop consuming brain rot content, but it's really interesting. Sometimes celebrity gossip is like a little bit fun to indulge in, just a little bit.
A new chapter in this mysterious saga is unfolding.
I'm working at the bakery today. We had my first book club meeting last night, and actually, Kate, I don't know if I've even talked to you guys about my book club. Maybe I haven't. I'm hosting a book club at a bar in Winnipeg, and there's like 30 people in the book club. This was our first meeting last night, and in March we were reading If an Egyptian Cannot Speak English by Noor Naga, and it was so good. We had so much to talk about. It went perfectly, and I was so nervous going into it. I was freaking out, which is maybe why I didn't tell you guys about it, because I was just nervous, and I have to host it, and I'm not really great at stuff like that. I feel like I don't really have the personality for hosting events. They just make me so nervous, but yeah, it was super good. Everyone in the book club is awesome. And in April, we're either going to be reading Cursed Bread by Sophie McIntosh, The Memory Police by Yoko Ogawa, or If Only by, I can't remember the name of the author. She's also the author of the book I'm reading right now, Is Mother Dead? But her name is Norwegian and I always forget it. But yeah, so one of those 3 will be the book that we're reading. But if you ever have book club book suggestions, I would love to hear them because I have to come up with the titles that we're gonna read and then everyone votes on them. But there's a lot of pressure having to choose a book and hoping that everyone enjoys it or at least has a lot to say about it. So if you're in a book club and you've read something good lately, I would love to hear about it. We had tote bags made, and I actually didn't realize that my name would be on the tote bags, and so this one's mine. I'm gonna put a button over that, but I think they look really good. I have some news that is Very crazy. It feels very surreal even being able to talk about this. But okay, I'll tell you. I'm gonna be going to Milan and I'm also gonna be going to Copenhagen. But I'm going to Milan on essentially a work trip because Miu Miu has a literary event that they host in Milan as part of Milan Design Week. And so I get to go to this Miu Miu event, which is like very crazy for me. Things like opportunities like this don't really come up for me. It just feels very surreal. Yeah, like I live in a small city. None of my friends are like content creators or influencers. I'm the only person that I know personally that has this job. Like I have friends online that do what I do, but like, all my friends are just like normal people that work in the service industry or in insurance. Yeah, it feels very crazy to be able to do something like this and go to somewhere like Milan for an event. Like I never go to influencer events or influencer dinners. I've never been to one. So I'm feeling very excited. I have so much imposter syndrome. I just need your advice on museums I should go to. If you just have suggestions for anything I should do in Milan, I would really appreciate it. Like I said, this is like a crazy opportunity for me, and it's also not even something I can really afford. So I'm gonna be staying in a hostel while I'm there. I'm gonna be staying in like a dorm room hostel, getting ready for the Miu Miu event in a hostel bathroom, which is so funny. That's just my reality. I think the hostel will be nice. It has good reviews. That's what I'm doing this month. And then also going to Copenhagen. And I decided to just tack Copenhagen on to this trip because I've always wanted to go there. And if I'm gonna be in Europe, I might as well also go to Copenhagen. I was like just able to make it work with my budget. But yeah, if you have Copenhagen suggestions, I'm gonna be staying in I think the neighborhood is called Norrebo. I really need to double check that. I'm sorry if you're Danish. That was probably a terrible pronunciation. I just need your help, please. If you have suggestions, I would really love them. And if you're gonna be at the Miu Miu literary event, I would love to meet you because I'm not gonna know anybody there. I'm going alone. They offered me a +1, but there's nobody in my life that can just fly to Milan with like 2 weeks notice. So I'll be there alone. That's my news. That's just my little update. While doing a little bit of spring cleaning, I decided to clean out a small desk in my living room and turn it into a dedicated at-home workspace. Keeping this space clutter-free and organized just ensures that I have way less distractions during my workday. So much of my work life revolves around my laptop. I'm constantly transferring audio notes and videos and photos from my phone and my camera onto my laptop. And in order to ensure that my laptop is as clean and distraction-free as the rest of my environment, I use Clean My Mac. Clean My Mac is an application that features Smart Care. Smart Care is a 360 checkup for your Mac. It creates a custom cleaning checklist that shows you all of the clutter and speed up tasks you can run. The My Clutter feature will sort through your downloads and quickly eliminate duplicates to simplify your digital life. The cleanup feature removes system cache, development junk, and unnecessary files that can easily take up space and prevent essential updates. Clean My Mac even has an anti-malware engine. With just one click, the Moonlock anti-malware engine scans and removes viruses to ensure that your Mac remains threat-free. If you're interested in adding a clutter-free laptop to your spring cleaning to-do list, you can download Clean My Mac in the description of this video. You can get 7 free days and 20% off with my code BIGBOOK. And thank you to Clean My Mac for sponsoring this video. You could go to the car if you're couple friends are about to pick me up and we're gonna head over to a vintage furniture warehouse because they're having a big sale. I'm kind of looking for art. That's the main thing that I'm trying to find, some art for my kitchen. I want a different piece of art for over my bed, I'm thinking. And then 1 or 2 things for the living room. And then ideally a chair. I need a chair for the living room. So I'm gonna try to find something, hopefully that'll work for that. Yeah, I think that's all. I mean, if I find like a little side table or something for in the living room, that could also be good for beside my big chair. I would like that, but yeah, I think it'll be fun. I've never been to this warehouse before, but I've heard really good things. Yeah, let's go see what it's all about. I just thought I would show you what I'm wearing because I really love this outfit and I've been wearing some iteration of it every day for the past couple days. And my little hemp shoes because they're waterproof and it's so slushy outside. But yeah, just big comfy outfit. I ended up finding quite a few good things. I'm gonna show you. It's just art. I didn't find a chair, which was too bad. I didn't find a little table, but yeah, I found some good pieces of art. This one, I think is gonna go in the kitchen above my kitchen table. This next one I thought was gonna be good over my bed, but I think the wood, like the frame is just too orange. It kind of clashes with my bed frame too much. So I'm not totally sure where this one's gonna go, but I'll definitely find a place for it. It's probably my favorite one. I think it's really beautiful. And it's an oil painting. This cute little guy is just a watercolor. I think I'm gonna hang it over my desk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hissing at the window.
The thing about it is, we wanted to make an audio. Surfing USA.
Scared.
I was like, she's getting a new tattoo. I was like, yeah, you won't like it. She's like, looks at it. No, I like it.
I really thought that spring had come, and now I feel like such a fool. It's snowing so much right now. It is kind of beautiful. I do love the snow, but I was so convinced that we were heading towards summer and sitting in the park reading and drinking wine late into the evening in the grass, but no. Oh my gosh, yeah, it looks like a blizzard out there. But despite the weather being a little crazy right now, I am gonna go to a book launch this evening, or I guess like a reading. The author, Georgia Taves, who's Miriam Taves' daughter. Miriam Taves is my favorite author. Her daughter, Georgia, just released her second book, so I'm gonna go pick up a copy. I think just like listen to her read and talk about the book a little bit, and I'm really excited. I loved her first book, Hey Good Luck Out There. That's what it's called. And this next one, I believe, is called Nobody Asked for This. I think that'll be really fun. I've never gone to an event like this ever because things like this don't happen that often where I live. But first I'm gonna do a quick little workout. I need to work out my butt. I am being super lazy and working from bed today, and Joni is also in bed having a little snooze, so it's kind of nice. It feels like parallel play. She's napping, I'm working, it's nice, but I'm gonna say goodbye to you here. I'll see you really soon, next week at some point. Sorry, I don't really have consistent posting dates. I'm very bad at that. I do try to put out a video a week. Just the date of the week that it comes out on, always random. I'm sorry. But yeah, okay, anyway, keep rambling. I'll see you really soon. And I hope you're having a really great day. I appreciate you, as always. It's very crazy to me that you guys are here and watching this, but I am very appreciative. I'll see you soon. Bye.